The night I discovered my wife wasn't working late, my entire world cracked open in a single frozen breath. I still remember standing outside that hotel, hands shaking so violently I had to press them against my sides just to stay upright. Her laughter echoed from the balcony above me, a sound I once loved, now slicing straight through my chest. Asterisk, I didn't need to see their faces. Her voice, the way she said his name, that was enough. My heart wasn't just broken, it felt ripped out, stomped on, and thrown into the dark. Asterisk, most people scream, some confront, some beg. I did none of that. Instead, something inside me went completely silent. Asterisk. A terrifying kind of calm took over, the kind that comes after too much pain. Asterisk, I turned around, walked to my car, and drove away without a word. No shouting, no explanations, no goodbye. I left my wedding ring on the dashboard, took one last breath of the life I thought I had, and disappeared from her world. To her, it must have felt like I evaporated overnight. No calls, no messages, no closure. Asterisk, but betrayal does something strange to a man. It doesn't just hurt, it transforms. While she went on with her life, convinced she'd won whatever twisted game she was playing, she had no idea what was coming because my silence wasn't surrender. Asterisk, it was the beginning. Asterisk, and years later what happened next shocked her more than the night I walked away. Before everything shattered, our life looked almost picture perfect, the kind of life people glance at and think they're lucky. And for a long time, I believed we were asterisk. We had been married for 6 years, not glamorous years, not dramatic ones, just good years. Gentle, steady, comfortable, the kind that feel like warm sunlight drifting through the curtains on a slow Sunday morning. Asterisk. Every day started with the same little rituals. I'd wake up to the soft sound of her humming in the kitchen. 2 coffee mugs on the counter, hers chipped on the handle, mine with a fading quote. She'd hand me my cup with that sleepy smile that made the world feel simple. Asterisk. We'd talk about small things, groceries, work, weekend plans, silly inside jokes that no one else would understand. She'd kiss my shoulder as she passed by, and it always felt like home. Asterisk, evenings were even softer. Dinner together, TV on low, her head leaning on my arm as she scrolled through recipes she'd never cook. She'd laugh at my terrible movie choices. I'd tease her about her blanket collection. Our friends called us solid. My family called us meant for each other. And I called her my forever asterisk. I never noticed the small cracks forming. Asterisk, or maybe I just refused to see them. Asterisk, because back then, I truly believed nothing, absolutely nothing could break what we had. It didn't happen all at once. It never does. Asterisk, the first red flag was so small, I almost laughed at myself for noticing it. She started coming home tired, not the usual kind, but a restless, distracted kind of tired. The kind where her eyes were present, but her mind was somewhere else entirely. Asterisk, she brushed it off. Of course. Just work, she'd say. Long day. Asterisk, but her voice felt distant, like she was talking from behind a wall I couldn't see. Then came the little changes. New clothes I'd never seen her buy, a sudden obsession with her hair, long showers where she'd come out glowing, almost nervous, as if she needed the water to wash something away, and then the phone. Always face dashed down, always on silent. Asterisk, always within reach, even when she slept. Asterisk, I remember asking, gently, everything okay? Asterisk, she smiled too quickly. Of course, why wouldn't it be? That answer should have calmed me. It didn't. Asterisk, I kept telling myself I was that every couple goes through phases. That I wasn't one of those paranoid husbands who imagined monsters in shadows. Asterisk, but late at night, when she turned away from me in bed, clutching her phone like a lifeline, I felt a knot twisting in my chest. Maybe I was overreacting. Asterisk, or maybe, just maybe, I was finally noticing what had been there all along. Asterisk, the clues didn't scream, they whispered quietly, consistently. Enough to crawl under my skin. Asterisk, she began taking her phone everywhere, to the bathroom, to the laundry room, even when she stepped outside for a moment of fresh air, and not just taking it, guarding it, like it held a secret she couldn't risk slipping out. Asterisk, one night, close to midnight, I walked into the living room for a glass of water. She didn't notice me at first. She was curled up on the couch, phone lighting up her face, smiling in a way I hadn't seen in months. Soft, warm, a smile that used to be mine. The moment she sensed movement, her whole body jolted. Asterisk, screen flipped over, smile erased. Asterisk, voice to calm. Oh hey, couldn't sleep either. My chest tightened. Who were you talking to? Asterisk, she barely blinked. Just a funny video from a friend. Asterisk, but her tone, it didn't match her eyes. Her eyes looked caught another time. She came home smelling like a cologne I didn't recognize. She claimed it was from a coworker's hug. A harmless gesture, nothing more. But she said it too fast, as if she had practiced it. Each clue felt small on its own, but together, they felt like footsteps leading me somewhere I wasn't ready to go. It happened on a Wednesday, a normal, forgettable day, until it wasn't. Asterisk, she was in the shower. Music playing loud enough to shake the mirror. Her phone buzzed on the counter once. Then again, the screen lit up with a name I didn't recognize. But the preview message stopped my breath mid-chest. Asterisk, last night was perfect. I miss you already. My hands went numb. I don't even remember picking up the phone, only the feeling of my pulse hammering in my ears. The lock screen opened with a fingerprint she must have forgotten to remove, and there it was. Thread after thread, pictures, plans, words she hadn't said to me in years. You make me feel alive. I wish I could fall asleep. In your arms again? Asterisk, my vision blurred. My legs almost gave out. I felt like the floor was tilting beneath me, like the air had been sucked out of the room. Asterisk, the shower kept running. She kept, and I just stood there holding the proof that the woman I loved was no longer mine. That moment broke something inside me forever. I didn't yell. I didn't throw anything. I just waited. Asterisk, she stepped out of the shower wrapped in a towel, humming, completely unaware that the life she'd built on lies was about to crack wide open. Asterisk. Her smile faded the second she saw her phone in my hand. Asterisk, I placed it on the counter between us, screen still glowing with their messages. Asterisk, my voice came out low, steady to steady. So, how long? Asterisk, her lips parted, but no sound came out. Asterisk, her eyes darted to the phone, then to me, then away anywhere but at the truth. Asterisk, when she finally whispered, it's not what you think. I laughed. A broken, hollow laugh I didn't recognize as my own. Say his name, I said. She opened her mouth again. Nothing, asterisk, no excuses, no tears, just silence. A silence so loud it felt like the walls were closing in, and in that moment, staring at her shaking hands and trembling lips, I realized the woman standing in front of me was a stranger. I didn't scream. I didn't demand explanations. I just broke. Quietly. Completely. Asterisk, that night, I packed a single bag, the essentials, nothing more. She hovered in the doorway, whispering apologies that didn't touch me anymore. Her tears used to undo me. Now they meant nothing. I walked past her without looking back. She reached for my arm. I pulled away. That tiny movement felt like tearing off the last chain holding me to a dying life. I cried for days after leaving. Then, one morning, I didn't. I lost her, but somewhere in that silence, I finally found myself. Looking back, I used to think losing her was the worst thing that could ever happen to me. Now, I know it was the thing that saved me. Betrayal breaks you in ways you don't see at first, quietly, slowly, from the inside out. But it also forces you to rebuild parts of yourself you didn't even realize were missing. Asterisk. I learned that love without honesty is just attachment. Asterisk, and trust. Once shattered, never fits the same way again. Asterisk. Sometimes the people we'd give our entire world to are the ones who are never meant to walk its length with us. And that's okay. Their chapter ends where your healing begins. Asterisk, pain changes you, but healing teaches you. And the lesson I carry with me now is simple. Asterisk, if someone shows you they can live without you, let them. Asterisk, because your peace is worth more than their presence. If you were in my place, what would you have done? Asterisk, would you have confronted sooner, or walked away the moment the first red flag appeared? I'm genuinely curious your stories, your thoughts, your experiences. Share them in the comments. Someone out there might need to hear your perspective more than you know. Asterisk, and if this story hit something inside you, stay with me, asterisk. There are more real stories, more lessons, more moments that might help someone going through the same quiet heartbreak. Don't forget to follow for the next chapter, and remember, your peace is your power.